Hello everyone. Welcome back to James's Minecraft journal. My name is JamestheDouglas. We're back in single player, good old single player. So yeah, I have a few things to show off. First of all, as you can see here, I've got my Mending the Unhelpful pick. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3, and Efficiency 5 Mending. Funny story, I was using, not this pick, but a pick that was just like it. I was using that to mine quartz in the nether, which is obviously a really good way of doing it because obviously you get the fortune effect on the quartz, and the XP you get from the fortune mends the pick. So it's basically forever 100%, which is very efficient. It means you don't have to obviously go get a new pick. I'll continue with the story in just a bit, but first, I think, wait, is this the right one? Yeah. Oh yeah, the button's here. So as you'll remember, you may remember, you may not, along this rail track is the wither spawning pads, and there is also a portal which was not connected to the rail track that went to the ice biome, but I have now connected them, as I will demonstrate now. So you have to press the second button. You see there was two buttons there. There was a button next to the power rail, and there was a button one ahead of it. You press the one ahead of it, and that'll take you to the ice biome, as I will demonstrate. But yeah, on with my story. I was getting quartz in the nether. I had fire-resistant potions on me. Get this, I had fire-resistant potions on me, and I was splashing them every so often, so when time ran out on one, I would just splash the next one. And I was watching a video on YouTube at the same time, and I was watching this video. It was a PvP video, and the guy was, you know, fighting and all that. And I suddenly heard damage being taken, and I was like, wait, the guy's not taking damage in the video. Looked back, and I'd accidentally walked into lava, and I was burning, and I didn't have my fire resistant potion on my hotbar, and I died, and I lost my mending pickaxe, and I was very upset, and I rage quitted for a few days, but I finally came back. Finally got the another mending book from fishing, and we were able to repair it and get more quartz. Why did I want the quartz? I don't actually remember. I think you'll find out in an episode or two when we come to use it a bit more. But yeah, so this method of this rail junction is one I used. As you can see, it's back there. I'll go back and explain it in a minute. But as you can see, we've got the ice biome here coming up, which is cool. I don't want to tear things up, but in order to demonstrate how this works, I'm just going to have to explain it. So basically, if you press that second button, it activates an Ars Nor latch, which causes this rail to switch positions. So it's coming from here and goes around there. And then obviously it resets, the Ars Nor latch resets when the player goes, or the minecart goes over this activator rail. And so it resets into the default position, which is this one. Then, on the way back, as you can see, without this detector rail, the cart would just go that way. But I put the detector rail there so that the minecart would obviously go over that. Temporarily change the position of the track so the cart would go that way by default. And then obviously the other issue is when you're coming this way, and the minecart should technically come down here and go that way, but what actually happens is it comes here and somehow activates that, so it changes position. The track changes position in time for the minecart to just go straight ahead, even though it should go that way. So that's kind of weird, but there you go. Yeah, I've got a few other things I want to show off before we get into what we're going to do. Hopefully we'll get it done. As you can see, we are at the city, which is not finished. It's not anywhere near finished, but we're there. As you can see, we have got chests. The chests that I use for storage, they're outside the city. Some of them are missing, and there's a reason for that. The only chests that are left are the ones that carry basically one material, loads and loads of one material, whether it be cobble or dirt or stone or whatever. And I have actually finished another build. It was a build we started a few episodes ago. If we can just go up here. Yeah, here it is. I really like it from this perspective over here by the sheep. I really like that view of it. So My aim with this build was to create some sort of, well, sorry, this main street here, I was trying to create some sort of medieval street. Unfortunately, it won't be exactly like a medieval street. I looked at a lot of photographs or paintings or depictions of a medieval street, and in a lot of them the streets were narrow. This one's fairly wide, so that means it won't be it won't be completely a medieval street. But I wanted to try and make the buildings alongside look kind of medievally, and I think I've done okay with this one. I mean, it looks more late medieval, really late medieval, more kind of 1500s, 14th century kind of thing. But I quite like it actually. There's possibly a wee bit too much dark wood underneath, and the inside's not actually finished, and the back of it isn't actually finished because it's just that, which doesn't look all that bad. But I will be trying to make this look a bit better. And also some of the windows are off center inside, but I really don't care. Like that one, for example. Oh no, that one's on center. Which one's off center? That one's off center. And it's really cool, I think, because like it looks like it's just two buildings, but oh dear, no. There it is. Got him. All right. Yeah, so there's multiple ways of getting in and through it and everything, and it's all round. It's a pretty cool build. I would say I really am happy with how it's turned out. I will be trying to improve it. That could have been bad. I will be trying to improve it a bit as I continue building. But for now, I think we're just gonna, I guess, stick with it. And one of the issues with it, and it's not really an issue, as you can see, it kind of is attached to the cathedral build. I'm actually okay with that because it's supposed to be a city build, and things are supposed to be kind of clustered together, if you know what I mean. And you often find that in cities, things appear squashed, and at least in the old medieval cities in Central Europe and things like that. So that's kind of what I'm going for here. I don't mind a bit of a busy look, a clustered look, and I got this tunnel here, and I really like. This is exactly what I imagined. Coming through a tunnel from the main street, and bam, there it is right there. So that's pretty cool. Got the torches on the walls with these cool sort of item frame thing. I could add a block behind that just to make it blend in a bit more, but I'm okay with how they look at the right now. And yeah, that's fine and well. There are obviously things I'm possibly going to change about this build, the cathedral build, and things like that over time. But as long as we just get the general shape of things, the general outline of things in place, we can then go and work on them each individually as and when we wish. And as you can see, I've moved the chests in here from out there, so we've got a lot of our stuff here now. Chests will probably move around the more projects we do, so if we do something over there or way in the back there, we'll have to take chests with us. But I just felt that we're kind of finished with this area, or we're not finished with it, but we're gonna, I guess, just leave this area as it is. These chests are now going to be made redundant. I'm going to have to move all that stuff at some point. I'm not sure where I'll move it to, whether I'll move it in there or back to my storage room at base. Also, I should say, I added a banner here. I was thinking of a cool city banner to do, but then I thought, nah, just go for Saltire, because I mean Saltires are cool, and I've got to be patriotic in in Minecraft as well, so we'll go with that. The next build I want to work on in the city is something I've been wanting to do possibly since, well, I actually tried it in my old world. It's kind of like the city. I tried it in my old world, and it's something I definitely want to implement in this world. And what it is a museum. I'm thinking we'll put it somewhere over here, just because I don't want it to be put there right next to the cathedral. I don't want like two big buildings right next to each other. There's not really enough space for it here, so I think we're gonna put it over here. There's plenty of space here, and I'm currently looking online at real life museums, and one of the main features you find in a lot of them is there is pillars in front of them. Generally, just from looking at all this, most of them have pillars inside or outside. I think that's kind of the style we're going to go with as we build it. let's have a look at Minecraft museums. See, a lot of these have pillars in front of them as well. Ooh, some of them are massive. One of the most of them I'm never going to be able to fit here. We're going to have to see how we're going to do. See, the shape of the city isn't ideal for large buildings, particularly here because there's not actually that much area between this wall and that wall. So yeah, we're just going to have to go with what we've got. Don't want the city to be too big. I mean, it's big enough as it is that I may never get it finished, but I'm going to try. So yeah, we're going to try and implement the museum here. Just trying to get an idea of... Ooh, what's this? Oh, that's the big ravine. That's lava level. That's pretty cool. So yeah, one of the features in this museum, or one of the features of this museum, is a lot of it's going to be underground. So I don't really want to make the upper level too big. Again, I don't mind if it goes above the height of the walls, as the cathedral does. I'm not entirely sure what blocks to use. Let's try and get some of these up so we can have a look at them. Maybe the smaller ones. Some of them have so much detail. So man, some people are so good at building. Alright, so there's a few designs that I've seen that look decent. As for the real life museum, see, a lot of the museums are using light colours, so I think sandstone might be a good idea, although I don't really want the building to stand out like a sore thumb in a city where things are mainly made of stone and wood. Ah, see, that window's off centre. It's fine, we can cover this with something else, or it won't be seen, don't worry about it. Oh yeah, I just want to point out too that I know this building is pretty much symmetrical. That side and that side are basically the same. I did try to differ when it came to the staircases. So as you can see, we go in and there's a staircase there, staircase there. If we go into the other side, however, the staircase is right in the middle there. So, you know, I was just trying to differ a wee bit. Have things a wee bit different. Also, the windows have no glass in them because I prefer it that way. Okay. Right. So yeah, sandstone might be an option. But as I said, I don't really want it to stand out. What else could we do? We could do diorite, quartz. Diorite would be a good option because I got a lot of diorite that I need to use. All right, I am back. Where am I back from, I hear you ask? Well, I just nipped over to one of my mines where I knew I had a lot of diorite. So managed to get some diorite. We've got some stone outside. I'm not sure. I don't think I've got that much andesite, unfortunately. Brought redstone as well, but I don't need that at the minute. Okay, so yeah, I am not entirely sure at what point we should build this. Let's get some cobble in our bar. So yeah, I might build it around about here. Let's get rid of that flower. Yeah, so whereabouts? Maybe the wall goes out here, so we won't build it any further that way. We'll build, and we're not going to put it right next to the road. Similar to the cathedral, we'll have it back a bit. How are we going to do this then, eh? Alright, so what we have here is this beginnings of a road. We'll have a road here, or a path, or whatever. And the cathedral will lie there. Is that too far over? I don't think so. I think that's fine. The furthest wall is here, so it is kind of close to this wall, but I mean, we want to use all the space we can, so I'm fine with that. So yeah, we're going to have the initial building here, and it's going to be facing this way. The door's going to be here. The reason for that, because I originally was thinking of having the door facing the road, but the reason the door's facing this way is because I kind of want an area in front of it, similar to the cathedral, kind of like with, you know, maybe, I don't know what's going to be there. Plants, ponds, I don't know, just, but we need an area in front of it, I feel, because that's what other museums have, such as the British Museum. So yeah, we're gonna have it this wide. I think is decent. All the examples I've got online are massive, too big I think to fit properly in this city. And also keep in mind this will be hopefully built underground as well. Firstly, we've got a bit of a hill here, but no worries. We dealt with a hill over there, so we'll deal with a hill here. It's just turning night, unfortunately. But we will continue, I guess. So let's start off with stairs. How do I want the stairs to look? That's a good way of it looking. Let's just start with a row of stairs right across. Cow, you're not helping. Get out of the way. There we go. So a row of stairs in front. And it won't be going up too many stairs. Just one or two. Alright, I think we're going for 3. We're going for 3 stairs on our way up. Oh, we could have gone for half slabs. But I feel I feel I prefer stairs. Now we kind of want to break these stairs up a bit. Alright, and in that area we shall have... What should we have? Because it's similar to what I did over at the cathedral. As you can see here, we've got 2 staircases kind of split here. Now, we could use diorite again. I want to try and preserve the diorite for the actual building. So we could use andesite maybe? How would andesite look? Alright. Stupid cow's still in the way. What were we going to do? Andesite. I've got some fences here. Just in case we can, like, apply them to the build. Nah, that looks too similar. Too similar. Stone bricks looks too similar as well. Maybe we'll have to go for andesite again. How do these look? They don't look too bad. They're kind of like andesite. Quartz. Oh, we should go get some quartz. Oh, that's what I forgot to go get. Forgot to go get quartz. And then if we put, I think iron bars probably look the best. Oh, we should put try and put a kind of something down here. Alright, well that's a start. Let's put the fences in, or not the fences, we'll do the iron bars first. Okay, let's try, oh wait, we can try all of them. We'll do fences there. Or not fences, we'll do iron bars there. I don't think the spruce, not the spruce, I don't think the oak is going to really work. But we'll give it a go, it's kind of too dark, isn't it? The favourite definitely has to be the iron bars at the minute. The wood just looks out of place, to be honest. Let's try oak. Yeah, I can already tell. Let's just go for iron bars, because that is, I think, best. Now we'll have to make the top one join up to kind of give it the fence look. But so far that's fine. You know what we should do? We should add on the slabs to the outside, just to keep the thing going, the trend going. Alright, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that to start off with. What we're going to do is we're going to add one more here. And for the floor here, I think for the floor we're going to go for a mixture, just to kind of, I kind of want to try it. If you remember, and you might not remember, but I did try a kind of stone collage kind of thing with the roof of the skelly spawner. I'm going to try a similar thing here. Oh shoot, there's a creeper. Let's shoot him down. It's Dooku. Shoot him down! Alright, so this obviously is needing slabbed. That's the sort of collage I want to do. As you can see, the main block is quite clearly stone brick slabs, and mixed in is a bit of cobble and stone slabs. We're going to have to see what we can achieve if we use this method at the museum. Alright, start the chests. How many chests will we end up having here, I wonder? Alright, excuse me. So first we need to make some more of these. And this will be our main block. So let's start applying this. And we don't want the front of it to be too wide. Or rather too long, as in we don't want the area from here to the actual building to be that big. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it 5. One more, and then that'll be fine. We've got our 2 other variants, and we're just going to try and mix them in. This might go entirely wrong, but I just want to kind of give it a bit of variety because, you know, this looks kind of bare and boring. We'll do half. Let's do half, okay? We'll do half and half, and we'll see how that fits in together. Okay, so which looks better? I think. Well, I mean, question to myself: which looks better? Although you can form your own. If you're watching this video, you can form your own opinion. That's what it was before. Kind of bare, kind of boring. I think that looks. See, it doesn't really fit, does it? Because a museum is supposed to be like a well-structured building. This is more messy. This is more what a path would look like. You know, a path, a country road kind of thing. Yeah, I just don't like the bareness of just the simple stone bricks. But then again, I just don't like how this looks. Let's change it. Let's revert back to... We'll revert everything back to stone slabs, but we'll try and make a wee bit of a pattern. Possibly, you know what we could do? We could extend these lines here. So the lines of stone slabs just go all the way to the building. All right. Let's extend the. Let's extend these. Although that might be a mistake later on. I want to now do some implement some pillars, which I think we can do. In fact, yeah, this was a mistake. I completely regret. So from here to here, 1, 2. We kind of need it to be an even number. Let's add. We'll take away all these because I immediately regret. I immediately regretted placing all these. And we'll add on one more layer, I think. I'm looking at a picture here of a museum. I'm not copying the museum, although it does have a dome, and I like the thought of a dome, even though the one I attempted to do on the cathedral failed. We're going to attempt to do the exact same pillar. Does that look out of place? I mean, we need to do something. We can't just... I mean, maybe we could add some andesite in it, and that might help break it up a wee bit. I really want to use granite, honestly, because I know people hate it, but I really want to use it because I know, I think it looks alright. I'm not liking the base of it, honestly. If anything, it should be more fused in with the ground. Alright, I got a bit of an idea for the door. Let's get a creeper face going, because, I mean, creeper faces are there to be made as doors, are there to represent doors, whatever. I know what I'm trying to say. Creeper face, alright. Oh, so, yes. We should have enough space. 1, 2, 3. So, I think we'll make the creeper face out of... what should we make it out of? I'm going to make it indent, I think, just to give it a bit of character. We need to make it go up 4. If we're going to keep... Because I'm trying to scale it here by 2. And then if we go in 1, 2, go into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Oh, this is going to look so bad. How bad is this actually going to look? Alright, how does that look? Yeah, it's too much of the same block. We need to find a complete alternative to diorite because it just blends in a wee bit too much with the thing. I like how it's kind of hidden behind the pillars. I'm okay with that, but I don't like the fact that it's diorite and the pillars are diorite and it's the backing's andesite and the pillars are andesite. We're gonna have to find a new block. Not sure what though. I'm not sure what. Unless we change the pillars, of course. We could change the pillars. I'm not sure. Okay, right. Okay, we're going to end it there. I'm going to try and work on this off camera. This is... I think I've got it to a point where we've got the position of it. I can work on the path. I can work on this front bit possibly off camera. Work on that a bit. And hopefully next episode we'll have a bit of a an idea of how things are going to go. I don't want this to take as long as the Cathedral took. The Cathedral took way too long. This, I want to get it nailed, but I want to do a good job of it. So it's not going too badly, but give it time. Give it time and work, and hopefully it'll look better. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.